So welcome back to part 2 of the harbour construction, and because the sun hasn't quite crossed the right yard arm, my tipple today is milk. Blue top, full cream milk. So cheers. Beautiful stuff, beautiful stuff. So this is how far I've got. Partly because when I first built the baseboard here, I didn't envisage doing anything in here, so things aren't quite square, but and also because I like to use scrap pieces of everything, I've got that little bit of a gap there which I'm going to have to fill in somehow or another. That little piece over there, which is going to have to become some sort of feature of the harbour, is actually my point where I lift it up, and now I have to put the screws on, or the hinges, sorry, the hinges along there, and I don't quite know how I'm going to do that for the moment, but we'll find a way. And then of course we'll have to get the excavators in to excavate the channel through here. I now have my harbour basin, and I can pick it up and get in the hole behind there for maintenance or whatever. So that's coming on, and luckily I've got the coal yard there for the trains, and over there in the canal basin I've got a coal canal barge full of coal, so that can move to there when we're ready. So now we get painting, and my dear wife Mandy has asked me to tell you that she came up and gave me a hand to hold things while I screwed the hinges on, and she was lying on the lawn sunbathing and I called her away. So we'll just give the wharf and the walls a coat of grey as the base coat, and a dash of colour to give it a bit of base background, and then we can get on with the detail stuff afterwards and fill in all the gaps. And for the bottom of the water, the bed, I'm going to use brown to start with because it's going to be dirty water in the harbour, and we'll give that a coat of brown. And I'm going to try and make a model of the boat that I used to have called Norcella, which was a motor sailor and a ketch. And I'm going to see if I can make a little model of that to put in there. Now, while that brown paint is still wet, I'm going to give it a touch of green in there as well, just to lighten that, give it a bit of texture, a bit of algae. That's what that is, that's the algae in the water, dirty stuff. So that green is just bringing up the texture a little bit, or the colour of the water. And I don't know whether I'm going to use just plain varnish, as I have done in the past, or whether I have to use some resin on it. I'll see, but I've got to make the model boats first, so that they can sit in the water properly. Right, so that's it now for the moment, and the paint. So I've painted the bottom of where the water will be brown, and then whilst the brown was still wet, I brushed some green into it, and then we've got to get the construction people out to start excavating the channel to come into the harbour. So I'll let that paint dry and then do the detailing along the wall edges, and finish off weathering it and coating it. We'll see how we go from there. Well, this is the boat that I mentioned, Norcella. It's a lovely boat. I sailed her all around the Hebrides, across to Ireland, down past Wales, through the English Channel, up the Dutch coast, and into the Baltic, up to Stockholm, and then over to Finland. Another time along the German coast, Poland, Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia, and Denmark, and I sailed everywhere with her. She was beautiful, and for me, she is no more, I'm afraid. But I'm going to try and put a link at the end of this video of the video that I put up when she was for sale. And if you're interested, you might like to see a little bit more of her. So thanks very much for watching, and I hope you hang around to see how the port develops, or the harbour as I've been calling it. So thank you. Bye bye.